In this video, we are going to understand abstract classes in C Sharp. It's a special type of class that cannot be instantiated on its own. Instead, it serves as a base class for other classes to inherit from. Look at this program class. This is a normal class. We use abstract keyword to create abstract classes. Here is an example to create abstract class. See, we have used this abstract keyword to create abstract class. Key features of abstract class are this cannot be instantiated. That means we cannot create instance or object of abstract class. Second thing is if you want to access abstract class, then you must inherit it. And abstract class can have both abstract as well as regular methods. Here is our abstract class payment. First, we have used this abstract keyword to make it abstract class. And this class has two methods. One is process payment, which is abstract method, and one more method, print details. This is concrete method. As discussed earlier, abstract class can have abstract method as well as concrete method. Now, if you want to use this abstract class, then you have to create some other class which can inherit from this class. Here I have created two classes. One is credit card payment and one more class UPI payment. So we create abstract classes when we want to enforce certain rules for derived class to follow. In this case, we have this payment class, which is abstract class. If I derive from this class payment, we are getting this error because this says credit card payment does not implement inherited abstract member process payment. If you go to payment class, we have this abstract method. When you have abstract method, then this derived class must override that abstract method. Using this abstract class, we have kind of defined contract for all kind of payment classes. In this credit card payment class, see, we are using this payment class as base class, and this base class has this abstract method. Here this process payment is abstract method. That's why by using this override keyword, we are giving implementation to this process payment method. Same goes to this UPI payment class. Again, UPI payment class is using this payment class as base class. As this base class, abstract base class, has this abstract method. Using this override keyword, even this UPI payment class is overriding this method. So wherever you want to enforce some rule, then you can create this abstract class and use it as a base class. This abstract class payment has one abstract method, and this class has this concrete method print details. In this case, you don't have to do anything. You can directly use that concrete method in your derived class. Rest everything goes as per the rules of inheritance. Here is a simple example. Here we have this payment class. This class is abstract class. If user enters credit card as mode of payment, then we are creating instance of this payment using credit card payment class. If it is UPI payment, we can create instance using UPI payment class. Here we are using simple concept of inheritance. This is how we can use abstract class and abstract methods. See, if you enter 1 as your mode of payment, then instance of credit card payment class will be created. We are entering payment amount. Then we are calling the methods that are available in payment class, and we are just proceeding with whatever the logic we have. In short, if you want to enforce some rules for derived classes, then you can create abstract classes and abstract methods, and you can just go as per the rules of inheritance. This was a quick session on abstract classes. I hope the session was useful. Thanks for your time. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.